Good afternoon, everyone. It's Aniva Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I would like to share a quote with you that is by Mark Amend. Mark Amend has this wonderful quote regarding guilt, and this is what he says. Guilt is regret for what we've done, and regret is guilt for what we didn't do. You hear that? That guilt is regret for what we've done, and regret is guilt for what we didn't do. Now, how many of us have these feelings? Of course, all of us can have some guilt about things that we have done. Maybe we've spoken unkindly. Maybe we've behaved unkindly. Maybe we have some guilt for our actions, words, thoughts, behaviors. And maybe we have some regret for words, thoughts, or behaviors that didn't come, that might have been better if they did come. Now, what's important about this? Is this helping? The other quotation that I came across today is, no amount of guilt can change the past, and no amount of worrying can change the future. So imagine someone suddenly feels guilty about things that they've done. And we see this all the time. I certainly see it a lot in practice. I hear it with friends. I hear it with family. People can feel guilty about something that they've done, and then they can have regret for what they haven't done. And again, family, friends, anyone, coworkers, there can be regret and guilt is part of both of these things. So remembering that it does not help to think about the past and things we wish we had done better, or regret that we didn't do better, or that sort of idea, wish that we hadn't been guilty of. The acknowledgement that we are aware of an action, that's a big step, because I will say that the ego mind will generally really love you not remembering that. So if there is suddenly a light shining on this awareness of, wow, this was my action or this was my inaction, that awareness alone is so empowering, not to burden you with guilt or regret, but to recognize it as an opportunity for growth, advancement, an opportunity for development, an opportunity for understanding and compassion, both for yourself or for another person. This is an opportunity for expansion in you. And this is what I think life is all about. I don't believe that there's many people that will not have some guilt or regret in their life. And I don't believe that today worrying about the guilt of the past is going to help today. And I don't think worrying about future is also going to help us, especially if we regret that I should have been at this spot by now, so I'm worrying if I'll ever get there. And that's kind of a regret, right? Because did I not take the actions that I should have to get me to a better space right now? And a lot of people go through these cycles. And the ego mind, and this will be according to someone like Eckhart Tolle, who talks about the ego mind quite a bit. He would say that the ego mind likes to be caught up in that sort of cycle of thinking and worrying and regrets, and he'll link it with what he calls the pain body. And I believe this. I really think that all of us have our own pain body, and there are certain things and certain thoughts and repetitious ideas or concepts or even life experiences that bring back so much of our past and pain bodies that suddenly come to the forefront for an awareness. Now, when that awareness comes, we can get lost in guilt and regret, or we can be empowered by wisdom. And I, of course, hope that you are empowered by the wisdom contained in the learning because of your experiences, not in spite of your experiences, but because of the experiences. So today, I'd love for you to sit down for a minute and see what kind of thoughts come through your mind. Are there thoughts of guilt or regret? And if there aren't, congratulations, that's wonderful. That's a wonderful, wonderful place to be. Is it because they're not at the conscious awareness right now? If something happens in life that suddenly you think I should have done that, and then you think of all the other times you didn't do that, but you wanted to do that, that brings up a bit of guilt or regret, right? So in that, become mindfully aware of where is it in your life that you could grow. You have an opportunity every single day. So today, I hope that you will spend at least 5 minutes after this video to think about what kind of things from your life experience can you grow from to not get stuck in guilt and regret. I hope that you will do this, and I hope that you will have a wonderful day ahead. And for now, remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.